Elevation. It is Wednesday, hump day, June 10th. We're pushing towards the half of this month already. Hey, don't forget today, your chance when you're watching this at 10 o'clock today. We're having Coach Rozy Chalk Talk. I got Jay Canning on. Jay is a personal development coach, leadership, does leadership. He's actually leading our leadership program for our youth that we're doing on every Tuesday. So have him on the show today. Had a chance to sit down with him and just talk his process of what kids need and even we need to do as adults. So that's at 10 today. If you get a chance, go to Coach Rozy Facebook page. You can catch Jay there. Rock and roll through the summer program. Good kids coming in, so new campers coming in. It seems like they're picking up. So it's good to have you here. What we're going to be doing today, okay, we're going to have our movement prep done. We've got an 8-minute little circuit. We're doing 8 reps, 8 minutes of each. We're doing cleans for 8, squats for 8, overhead presses for 8, lunges for 8, curls for 8. Again, it's going to be an AMRAP, so you're going to go right back into that for 8 minutes. Then we're breaking down it just to some mini circuits. Everything's 3 by 15, a little bit higher volume today, a little bit higher reps. So I'm still going to need the weights, soup cans, resistance, whatever you're using for resistance. We're doing different movements, push, pulls, legs, core. We'll get you set up with that. Oh, and you need your band too. Mini band, resistance, mat if you need a mat. We'll be doing a little bit of forward too. So if you have a mat you want to have down available, I'm going to get coaching. We'll get the clock set. I think we're missing anything, coach. Oh, yeah, one thing, gang. Hey, and I know some of us are here. Make sure you get over to Coach Rozy FB Bootcamp, Facebook Bootcamp. Switch over because next week we'll just be on the Facebook Bootcamp. So if you're catching this on a video on Mark Rosen, we usually push the video there. But if you're on Coach Rozy site, make sure you go sign up, get over on Facebook Bootcamp, Coach Rozy FB Bootcamp. Sign up there, get pushed out. We'll keep pushing information out on that. So make sure by the end of this week you get signed up on that. I'll keep sending out notices. We'll get Coach in. I'm going to set the clock. We'll get a warm-up in, but I'll have the clock set for our 8-minute round. Hi, Grant. Hi, Allison. Got your info about the youth program. Stacy. Polly, welcome aboard. Hi, Susie. Hi, Stace. Hi, Sandy. Good to have you guys here. We're going to wait one more minute. Gang, Coach likes standing out there and hanging out. Coach got a sweatshirt on. She thinks it's cold out today. She was hot yesterday, cold today. We go from 95 to 65. Top of the morning, Sandy. Good to see all you here. Let's set this clock. We're ready for the 8 minutes when we're ready to rock and roll. If you have something maybe a little tight today, gang, you got an extra minute here before we get rolling. So if you need to stretch a little bit of something out before we get rolling, get that stretched. Coach will get you through our warm-up. We'll get you through the warm-up here. We're going to get rocking here in about 30 seconds. And Coach Love's just standing there looking at you. So welcome aboard, gang. Again, don't forget, those that are on Coach Rozy right now. Hi, Karen. Those are on Coach Rozy's page. Don't forget this week to get signed up over to Coach Rozy FB Bootcamp. It's a group page we have set up, private group page. So when you go there, you click on, it'll send an invite. We'll accept you into the page. Want to get you set over there because we're going to next week. We'll just be on Coach Rozy FB Bootcamp. Okay, gang, here we go. We're going to get our marches rocking and rolling. Nice knee-high march, 10 on each side. Rocking and rolling here. Get the body moving and grooving today on a Wednesday, hump day. Like I say, we can't believe we're already moving into middle of, next week we'll be in the middle of the month already. Arm swings up nice and high, gang. Get those shoulders loosened up. Might get a little bit of arch in the back. Start getting that back loosened up a little bit. High reach, coming up and over the top, over and through. Then from there, gang, I'm going to do my shoulder rolls. Get you rolling on. Forward for 10, small. Backwards for 10, small. Then I'm going to go big circles. Forward and backwards. Get those shoulders loosened up. Get them rocked out. Rocked out, locked out. Big old circles forward, big old circles backwards. 10 and 10. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Karen. Hi, gang. Make sure you give me a hello, a hi, thumbs up. That way we can see who's here. I see the numbers, but sometimes I don't see the names pop up. Going those big circles forwards, big circles backwards. Then after my big circles game, I'm going back to my arm reach, my arm swings up ahead, but I'm getting that squat in. Again, remember, start trying to get down a little bit, get those ankles moving a little bit, bend those knees, bend the hips through. Get a little bit more mobility moving through those lower joints. Nice, we're doing 10 of those. Then I have my 10 rotations, side to side. I reach at 10, side to side, back side, heel up. Rotate through. You got 10, make sure you turn that chest, turn those hips. Rotate off that backside foot. After our 10 that way, just nice and easy, gang. Nice, easy, jumpy jacks. Get those ankles popping and rocking. Here we go. And we're gonna go to those torso hip circles. Nice and easy, 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. Get that back loosened up. Shoulders loosened up, lower back, get those hips moving a little bit. 10 and 10. Nice work. Great job. Great job. Circle clockwise, circle counterclockwise. Then we're just up and over that gate, gang, after our 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise, body torso turns. We're into our dynamic warm-up. Going up and over that gate. Coming 5 forward, right side. 5 forward, left side. Then we're gonna go backwards. 5 and 5. Open from that hip, remember, be nice, tall, and tight. Coming through. There we go. And backwards, nice, tall, and tight. Then I'm gonna go my inside leg whip, little snap, little Michael Jackson leg whip. Snap it in. Then I'm going to go to the outside. So this is external hip rotation. As I grab knee down, push that toe forward, that's internal hip rotation. Anytime we push our foot down and change direction, that's going to be our internal hip. Want to make sure that's loosened up as we get into some of these moves, especially with our lunges, if we do anything lateral. Helps loosen the back up too. Then, gang, I'm just going to go into that backside toe grab. Remember, pull that heel away. If you're not pulling your heel away by now, you must be a rookie. You must be a newbie. Going into that lunge, rotate, rotate, reach high up and over. On that up and over, gang, I'm reaching. Push that back hip up and through. Think long and push the hip. You'll feel that stretch through the hip flexor. We're going 3 on the right side, 3 on the left side. Coach has new tennis shoes on, that's why she's tipping over. I'm just easy. Nice job, good work. 3 each side. Rocking 3 on the right, 3 on the left. Good position, good, nice, tight and tall. Again, gang, remember, if we want a good indicator is I'm going to have that hand pointed up to the ceiling. What that does is as I pull my heel away, if that hand starts to dip forward, what it means is you're probably bending at the waist to get more separation on the backside. I want to be nice, tall, and tight. Coach's hand stays straight up to the ceiling as I get that separation. Remember, we want to work just as hard as stretching as you do for some of the other workout. When you're doing your squats, when you're doing your push-ups. Work to get better each time. Work to get better through there. My newbies that are popping in, give me a hello. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Connie. Good to see you popping up. When you give a hello and you give a hi and a thumbs up, you can see who's on there rocking and rolling. Little knee grab, little toe grab around that toe grab game. Try to reach out with both hands. Coach giving a little bit of gas pedal 3 and then a little windshield wiper side to side. This is going to get a deep stretch into that calf and into that hamstring. Good work. Nice job. Going to go 3 each side here. I don't know if you guys have music playing at home. If you have your music cranked up a little bit, once we get rocking and rolling, we wish we could crank some music here. Facebook bumps us off if we play music too loud. Then from there, gang, we're going to just go to our world's greatest. We're going to go 2 each side. Remember, good long stretch on that backside. Don't let that knee touch. Elbow drops down. Right, rotate through. Right lunge, right elbow, right rotation, right pigeon. Air out, breathe out. Let yourself relax. Push through. Woohoo! Push a little tight today. Tore up. Doing too much. We got you doing too much. There we go. Nice. 2 each side, gang. Right side, left side. Hi, Big Eric. Top of the morning, Eric Rosen. Elbow down, rotate open. Laying over for that pigeon. Good work. Nice job. Other side. One more on the other side. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's a little moaning and groaning going on over there, Coach. A little tight. Those plyos got you yesterday. Huh? More than you thought. Then I'm going with my alternating lateral, gang, side to side. Hip flexors are tight. Nice, good work. Drop down. Remember that knee's in line with the ankle that I'm sliding over. Back leg should go straight. Then that other knee should just go right over my toe. With my butt back. Don't push those knees forward. Slide through. We're just going to go 2 each way, gang. Then from here, Coach is going to grab her mat again and be on the floor. We're just going to go 2-legged bridges. We're doing 10 2-legged bridges. So Coach is going to bend her legs, push through her heels. She's going to lift up and just squeeze. Get those hamstrings firing, that glute firing. Think lifting long. Don't just lift through the back. Want to lift and push up, be long and tall. Push up and through. Then I'm going to my kickovers. I got 10 kickovers on the right, 10 kickovers on the left. Just try to work, kick that leg up and over the head. The farther back you can take it, the more stretch you'll get into the hamstring and down into the glute. We're going 10 on the right side, 10 on the left side. Then we'll finish up with windshield wipers. 10 right, 10 left. Bring that leg straight up in the air. Take it out to the side. Work it. Work it. Hi, Beth. Beth Bookmug. There we go. Windshield wiper it out to the side. 10 on the right side, 10 on the left side. As you're finishing up, gang, finish through. You got 10 on the other side. You can listen again. I'm going to grab some some of my resistance, whatever I'm using, dumbbells, soup cans. We're going to go 8 minutes. We're going to go all on the right side. Then we're going to go all on the left side. So all I really need is one dumbbell, one soup can. I'm going to go cleans, 8 on the right side, squat 8, holding the dumbbell on the side. I'm going to press, I'm going to lunge, and I'm going to curl. All that's going to be on the right side. Then we'll go to the left side. Right side, left side. Then we'll go right back into the right side unless you need to take a break. If you don't need to take a break, just keep rocking and rolling. So you're going to have one dumbbell. Coach, get her sweatshirt off. We're getting ready to rock and roll. I need one dumbbell. Again, gang, I'm doing a clean. Remember, it's a high pull, like a high upright roll. Catch it. Bring it back down to the hip. Catch it. I'm going 8 on the right. 8 squats. Holding that on my shoulder for 8 squats. Then I'm going to press overhead for 8. Then I'm going to hold that and go lunge. 8 lunges with the right leg. 8 curls. Then I'll go to my left side. We're going to start here in 5 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. We're rocking and rolling. Coach is cleaning for 8. High elbow, high upright row. Catch it for 8. On that 8th one, she's just going to hold and go into a squat for 8. And right after that 8th one, she'll just stand and go press right from that position for 8. Then she's going to go into a lunge. So if it's in my right hand, you can hold that at shoulder, you can hold it to your side. Coach is actually going to hold in the right side, step with her left for balance and control. She's got 8 there. Then she's going to go 8 curls. Then as soon as she's done, gang, you're going to grab the weights, change it over into your left hand, and go right back into my left clean for 8. Right after the 8, remember, high elbow. Catch it at the shoulder. Don't do a reverse curl. Going right into my 8 squats. From my 8 squats, I am going to go into my 8 press. 8 press up and through. Then I'm going to go into my lunge. Coach holding that overhead in her left hand. She's going to step with her right. She can hold that at her shoulder. She can hold it down to her side. From that lunge, she's going to go into her curls. After her curls, she's going to go right back into her right side and go through. If you would need to take a quick little break, you can take a quick little break. We're coming up on 6 minutes, about 2 minutes down. Hi, Darren. So we're going back to our 8 cleans on our right side. Then 8 squats. After that 8 cleans, she's going right into her squat. Nice work, pushing through, push that pace, this will get your heart rate up. Then I'm going 8 presses, 8 lunge, 2 minutes is down, 6 to go, great job. First quarter's down. Lunging for 8 on that left side, right arm's up overhead, then we'll right into my curls again. Remember on my curls, keep your shoulders back. Don't use your body to swing the weight up. Use your bicep to pull the weight up. Keep your shoulders back. Then she's going right to her left side. Curl for 8. Squat for 8. After that 8th one, she's just keeping it right at her shoulder. After 8, she's dropping down into her squat. She's pushing her butt back. Chest is up. After her 8th squat, she's staying nice, tall and tight. Driving, pushing through the ceiling. I want to be tall as I push through. Don't let the hips and shoulders dip. No shoulder or hip dip. Overhead, going with that right lunge, but I'm holding the weight in my left hand. I can hold it down to my side. Push the pace now a little bit. Push the pace. Curl in for 8, that's round 2. Going into round 3, right back into round 3 on that right side. Get yourself some right here and start pushing your pace a little bit. We're coming up to halftime, gang. We're coming up to halftime. You're doing a great job. So work to keep pushing. Work to keep pushing. Squatting it up. Coach just got done to clean for 8. Squat for 8. Right in that position. We're pressing for 8. Great job. Pop and press. Pop and press. Pressing for 8. Going into that lunge. Lunge for 8. Great job, gang. Way to push through. Lunging for 8. Then I'm going to go curls for 8. Curling for 8. You're at halftime. We're down 4. Got 4 minutes left to go. Great job. We're in the middle of round 3. Cleaning for 8 on that left side. Cleaning for 8. Squatting for 8. Butt back, shoulders back. We start getting a little bit tired. We want to concentrate on form here too, on everything we're doing, gang. Pressing for 8. Lunging for 8. Keep that arm locked. Think that arm should be an earmuff. It should be covering your ears. Try not to let that arm waver as I step forward. My hips, my shoulders are stacked. That weight should be right in line with my shoulders and my hip. Then I'm going to go to my curls. Great job, coach. Then we're going to start round 4, going back to that right side. Remember, high elbow, high upright row and catch. High upright row and catch. See, coach is getting a little pop because it's coming through her hips. It's not just an arm exercise. We're getting a little bit of a hip hinge there. When I squat, my butt should be going back. Great job, great work. Pressing for 8. Going into my lunge for 8. Great job, coach. Nice job at home, gang. Way to keep pushing. Great job. Hey, we're almost to 4th quarter. This is where we start bringing it home. This is where we start bringing it home. Coach is curling for 8. Then we're switching to that left side. Coming up to 2 minutes left. 2 minutes warning, 4th quarter. Cleaning for 8, squatting for 8, pressing for 8, lunging for 8, curling for 8, each side. We're coming up to the 2-minute mark. Great job. Great job. Good job, coach. Nice job, gang at home, squatting for 8. There's 2 minutes, 2 minutes to go. 6 down, 2 to go. This is 4th quarter. Pressing for 8, lunging for 8. Good job, coach. Good work. Nice job. Lunging for 8, curling for 8. Starting our 5th round. Coach is going to 5th round after her curls. Thanks, Toasty. Nice job. Good work, good work, good work. Clean for 8 and coming back to that right side. Clean, squat, press, lunge, curl. Cleaning it up, squatting it up, pressing it up, lunging, and then curl. Squatting through. Coming up to a minute. Nice job, coach. Press for 8. Good job. Good job. Going into that lunge for 8. We got 1 minute left, gang. 1 minute to go. Lunging for 8, and I'm curling for 8. Nice job. Great job. Great work. Good job, coach. Curling for 8. On the other side, cleaning for 8. Clean for 8. Squat for 8. Press for 8. Lunge for 8. Curl for 8. We're coming up. 30 seconds left to go, gang. What can you get done in 30? Good job, coach. Nice job at home. 8 squats. 8 presses. 5 rounds. Finish at 5. Finish at 5. Great job. Lunging for 8. 15 seconds to go. Good job, coach. Nice job at home. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Great job. Great job. 5 rounds done. Nice job, coach. Great work. Get a quick break. Get a quick drink. Hey, gang, give me a thumbs up. When you are done from that, give me a thumbs up. Because what we're going to go next in, we're going to go into our mini circuits. So what we're doing is we're doing a chest press for 15. We're going to do nose breakers for 15. And then overhead pullovers for 15. That is 1 round. There we go. There's some thumbs up. Then we're going to do, so what we're going to do, wait 1 sec, coach. Here we go, gang. Make sure you let me know you're ready. Give me, like I say, give me a thumbs up. I did a couple of them. Here we go. Coach is pressing for 15. On those nose breakers, skull breakers, that's a tricep. Remember, my elbows are pointed up to the ceiling, and I'm bringing those weights back over towards my forehead. Think if you drop them, then crack on your nose. Crack your skull. Skull crushers, nose breakers. I'm extending overhead. I've got 15 of these, and then I'm gonna go to my pullovers. My arms are straight. I'm using my back to pull over. Keep your legs bent, gang. My back should be into the floor. My lower back should be pushed into the floor. Don't arch your back. I'm pulling for 15. Coach keeps her back into the floor. Her feet are flat. Her knees are bent. She's not arching to pull over. She's using to pulling through with her upper back. Not arching and pulling with her lower back. 15 of those. That's one round. We've got 3 rounds of this. After my 15 pulls, take a quick, we're not going to take a long time, a 15, 20-second break. Finish up with those 15. Take a quick little break. In between sets. Gives Coach time to grab a little bit heavier. We're going to wait another 5. Breathe through. Get a little bit of a break. Coach is rock and rolling. Round 2. Round 2. Good work. Good job, Coach. Nose break it. Nice. Good job. Good job. 15 of those. Good technique. Good form. Remember on those pullovers too, gang, I'm going to have a slight bend in the elbow. I don't have to lock my arms out on that. I want to keep them from moving. Not bending my arms. The coach has a slight bend in her elbows as she's pulling back. Once she has a slight bend, everything stays pretty locked in. She's tapping the floor. She's not dropping the weights and setting them down on the floor behind her head. She's tapping, but there's always tension on the back through the arms as she's pulling through. I'm just going to pull right over chest level, bring it back over, and you can see Coach is breathing through every rep. So she might hold her breath coming over the top, but as she brings it straight up and over, she's taking a breath. She might hold again as she goes back through. Good job, Coach. Nice job at home, gang. Good pull. Just feel that through your back. Again, another quick 15 to 20-second break. Here we go, 3rd set. There we go. Nice job, good work. Round 3, pressing for 15, nose breakers for 15, overhead pullovers for 15. Good control, breathing as I go, breathing as you go. Nice, good work. Nice job, everybody. Good control, good control. Good pullovers. Again, keep that back down, push through the middle of your back. Then use those lats to pull up and over. Nice, good job, Coach. Nice job. Then we'll get a little bit of a break from here, gang. We'll go to our next rotation, which is going to be straight-legged RDLs. Straight leg RDLs, we're going to go upright rows, and we're going to go lateral raises. So if you would have different sets of weights, you might use 2 different sets, small soup can, bigger soup can, or 10-pound dumbbells and 15-pound dumbbells, or 5, 8, and 10, 5 and 10. Because my straight-legged RDLs, you might be able to go a little bit heavier than what you do for your upright rows or your lateral raise. Okay, that upright row, we did some upright, that high clean is like our upright row, but we're gonna use 2 dumbbells, 2 soup cans, We're gonna go straight-legged RDLs. Remember, I'm hip hinging. I'm gonna turn it a little sideways. There you go. When coach comes down, she's sideways. She's pushing her butt back. Her back stays flat. Gang, this is 3 by 15 here too. So she's pushing down and through. She's gonna feel this in her hamstrings and her booty. Tutti frutti, feel it in the booty, backside. As she comes, she's driving her hips through to bring her shoulders up. So I want to emphasize, you should be feeling this in your butt and your hamstrings. Maybe a little bit in your back, but it shouldn't be the majority in your back. Majority should be in your butt and your hamstrings. All the way down, maybe if you're feeling it down behind your knees, bend your knees just a little bit. Have a slight bend in the knees. Take some strain off that, especially if you have tight hammies. After 15 there, coach is going to go a little bit lighter for those upright rows. Remember, my elbows are coming up and through high. I want to hit myself under the chin, not reverse curl and smack myself in my front teeth. If you slow the movement down, would it hit your bottom chin or would it come hit you in the teeth? If it hits you in the teeth, you're doing reverse curl. I want my elbows high for 15. After coach does 15 here, and again, she's going to change because those lateral raise are going to be really isolate through those shoulders. Woo, coach says hello. Coach might need to go soup cans. Coach been rocking her shoulders this week already. It's only Wednesday. Nice job, gang. So she's going to let those lateral raise out to the side. There we go. Good job. Side for 15, then we'll take a quick little break, and we'll go back to those straight-legged deadlifts. Shake those shoulders out, get a quick drink if you need one. And we're coming back to round 2. We'll come back to round 2 for our straight-legged. Bending over, bending at the hip, bending at the waist. There we go. Bending at the waist, coming down and through. Nice job. There you go, good. Nice job, coach. There you go, good. Nice work. 15 of those, gang. Good control. Good control. Breathe through. Remember, I'm not holding my breath all the way, otherwise you're holding your breath for 45 reps of different things. 15 straight-legged, 15 upright, 15 lateral raise. From holding my breath, that's a long time to hold your breath. Breathe through each exercise. Stay stable, but breathe. On those upright rows, rows to the shoulders. Nice. Great job, coach. Elbows are high. Bring those weights right underneath the chin, but her elbows are higher than her ears. A lot of times you'll see folks will get about chest level and then try to reverse curl that up, put a lot of strain on their wrist. You should feel that in your wrist, gang. Then I'm going to go by lateral raises again. Good control. Keep coach's arms are pretty straight. They're not locked out. She's not locking at the elbow. She has a slight bend at the elbow. But as she raises it, then her arm stays in that locked position. Breathe as we go. Breathe as we go. Good job, gang. Nice work. 2 down. 3rd round coming up. Quick little break. Get a quick little break. Good job, coach. How you feeling, all right? Toasty? Close toasties? This will be round number 3. Straight-legged deadlift. Nice, good work. Good job, coach. Remember, my head's in a neutral position, gang, too. Don't roll your head forward. If I roll my head, if I take my chin to my chest, it's going to roll my back. I want to just keep it in a neutral position. Head in a neutral position. Conversational plane. So my conversational plane, I'm just going to bend over, let those hips bend back, push and drive through that hip and those hammies. Go back over to my upright row. Great job, coach. Nice job at home, gang. Way to get it, way to get it. Nice job. Good work. Do the last one right over here. Lateral raise, gang. Go lateral raise. Good control. Again, head in neutral position, gang. My head position determines what happens through my hips and my back. If I keep my head in a neutral position, don't push it forward, don't let my head drop back, it's going to help me stay on top of each other. My hips will be stacked, my shoulders will be stacked. I'm not going to push my head forward and put strain on my shoulders or my lower back. Taking a break, gang. Get a quick little break, stretch out, get a glass, get a drink. Then where we're gonna go to Arnold press, front raise, and hammer curls. So remember, gang, my Arnold press, I don't have to go heavy on this. I'm getting a rotation as I press, so it's just an overhead press. But as I press up, I'm gonna start, my palms should be forward, facing my shoulders. As I press up and over, my arms are gonna rotate. We got 15 of these. So as coach goes, she's gonna rotate her hands. By the time I reach at the top, my thumb should be pointed in. So the outside of dumbbell to inside of dumbbell, outside of dumbbell to inside of dumbbell. I'm rotating as I push and press. Rotate through. This gets a rotator cuff as well. This was made famous by Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's why they're called Arnold press. He used to do these for his shoulder development. So I'm gonna go 15 Arnold press. The coach has changed that way because I'm going to go front raise. Coach's shoulders are toasted up. There we go. 15. Again, coach isn't swinging her body. Has good control. Coming back and through. Good job, coach. Nice job. Then I'm just from here going hammer curls, which my palms are in, my thumbs are up. I'm not swinging my body. Good control. Shoulders back, head neutral. Pull from the biceps, don't pull from the swing of the back. I want to have good control as I go through. Nice, good job, good work. Good job, coach. Quick little break from there, gang. We've got 3 rounds of 15 here. 3 by 15. Coach needs a recovery day, I think. How you feeling? Toasty? Are you all right? Going back to my Arnold press, gang. For 15, rotate through. Good, press and push it through. There we go, good. Nice job, coach. Nice job. There we go. Good work, coach. Nice job. One front raise, again, not swinging. Good body control. Nice, good work. Nice job, coach. Good body control coming through. Nicely done. There we go. Nice. Good work, good work, good work. Good job, coach. Front raise there, then I'm going back to my hammers. Hammer curls, thumbs up, good control. Shoulders back, don't let those shoulders roll forward as I'm pulling through. I pull back through those shoulders. Shoulders extended, staying back. Nice, good job. Hey, Brennan. Good job, gang. Nice work. Good job, coach. Nice work. If you need to back off on some weights, depending on how you're feeling, if you're toasty, by the time you get to third set and we start getting into the fourth round of what we're doing, you might need to adjust and change. That's not a problem. Adjust, modify as you go. We're hitting our third set here on our Arnold press. Rotate as we push. Rotate as we press. Press and push through. Nice job. Good job, coach. Nice job at home, gang. Way to push through. Way to push through. Great job. You guys are doing great. Nice job. Good job, coach. Going back to those front raises. Again, gang, as I come up through, you can see two coaches' palms are down. You could actually, if you needed to, you could change your hand position. My thumbs could be up. As I come up, I could put my thumbs down to add a little bit of rotation if I want in there. We're just going right in neutral position. Usually if I add some type of rotation in there, I got to be careful of the weight I'm using so I don't get any shoulder impingement. So be careful. You can add rotation in there. We just want to be careful, like when we do the Arnold press with rotation. Coaches finish up last set with hammer curls for 15. As we finish this cup game, we'll get a quick little break. Then we're into our fourth set, fourth mini circuit. We're doing lying flies. We're laying on the ground doing flies. We've got swimmers and we have Supermans. 3 by 15. We're going 3 by 15 here. Nice job, good work. Nicely done, good work, nice job. Nice, sweet. So we're laying down on the ground, gang, for our flies. We're going 15. Remember, think hugging a big oak tree. My arms are gonna be slightly bent. I'm having the weights right above my chest, just like I was gonna do a press. But what I'm gonna do is bring my arms out so my top of my arms should touch. When I bring my arms down to the side, my wrist, my forearm should not be on the ground because I'm gonna have a slight bend. You can see when coach touches her elbows through, the wrists are about 6 to 8 inches off the ground. She has a slight bend coming through. As she hits, she's not letting the momentum take her arms and put pressure on that elbow joint. Good control as I come down. I'm going 15 on my flies. Then when we go into swimmers, gang, I'm not going to use heavy weights. You might not even use any weights when you go to the swimmers. You literally might not use any weight at all. You might just use your arm movement, your arm pattern. What you're gonna do is sit on the edge of you can sit on steps, sit on your couch, sit on your coffee table. Coach is sitting on the edge of a chair. She's bending over, swimming, coming through, up, over, and down. You can see if she was upright, that would come straight up overhead. This is one where if you really feel this through your shoulders, this could be a good mobility and stretch exercise. You don't need to use resistance, but that's tearing your shoulders up. If you feel any type of impingement, use this as more of a mobility and stretching exercise than a mobility and strength. Stretch and strengthen, or stretch and get more mobility. Then from there, again, we're back down on the ground. We're going into our Supermans. Remember, I'm on my stomach. I'm going to lift through my shoulders. I'm lifting my thighs off the ground. Think skydiver. So I'm lifting myself up to my belly button. 15 lifts. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the back, squeeze the shoulders together. Good job, coach. Great job. Good, nice work. Rest a little bit, rest for a second, then we're back going to be flipping over. We're back on our back again for our flies. Nice job. Good work, coach. Way to get after it. Way to get after it. Going back to our flies for our second round. We got 3 rounds of this, gang. Nice job. Good work. Good control. Breathe as we go. Nice. Good job. There we go. Good open fly. Hi, Shanna. There we go. 15 of these, gang. Fly. Good control. Remember, elbows are locked. Flying through. Coach is going out again, gang. Coach grabbing soup cans, but you don't even need to use soup cans if you don't want to. Right? We're doing bent over. She's staying bent over. Hold that position. Bring it up overhead. Bringing it down out to the side. Think coming down to a T. You can bring it down a little bit farther if you want. Think shoulder mobility. Think range of motion here. I'm lifting and squeezing through that back side. All the way from the up part of my shoulders to the back part of my shoulders and through my upper back. I've got 15 of those. This is tough if you're trying to be a chest breather bending over. You're going to have to breathe through your diaphragm. When I bend over like that, it's tough to be a chest breather. Coach is lifting up and through for her Supermans, Superwoman, Wonder Woman. I don't know if Wonder Woman flies or not, but I think she does. But she has an invisible plane. I think that's Wonder Woman. There we go. Coach is lifting, going through. Woo! Supermaning it up, Superwoman it up. We got one more round of our flies, swimmers, and Superman. One more round to go. One more time. Third round, 15. 15's pretty high volume, gang. It'll work you pretty good. Like I said, you've got to have to modify the weight as we move through, especially to the end of our last 2 circuits. Nice job. Don't have to say much there. Coach has good control going through the chest. Good fly. There we go. Moving into our swimmers. Again, gang, this is a tougher one. Like if you have any shoulder type issues, remember, don't use weights. You don't have to use weights on that. Nice job. Good work, coach. Nice. Good work. Good work. Nice job. Good job, coach. Back to my Supermans. Gonna lift and squeeze. Lift up, pull through, squeeze through. Squeeze, lift and squeeze. Great job. Good work, coach. Great job. All right, great work, great work. We're getting a quick little break game. Then we will need our mini bands. If you do not have a mini band, hi Cindy, good morning. If you do not have a mini band, we'll modify. We can show some things with dumbbells, okay? The coach is going to show it with the mini band. She's going to be seated. I'll just explain what we're going to do. So coach is going to do seated. And she's just going to do seated rows. She's going to go 15. So think, gang, if I wanted to, I could do bent over. I could do bent over rows with dumbbells. Yeah, but I'm going to show what they're going to do. So if you don't have a band, I'm going to do bent over rows with dumbbells. That's going to be my modification. When they go to bent over rows with the band, you're going to go to alternating band rows. So if you have dumbbells and don't have a band, you would have been standing from your feet. Coach is going to show band rows, This is what you would have just done at your bed, but now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go alternating. So you were standing doing 2-arm bent rows. Now you're gonna go alternating rows. 15 on the right, 15 on the left. If you're using your dumbbells. So you went 2-arm to single arm. So if you don't have a band, use your dumbbells. And instead of this seated, you would do a bent over 2-arm row. So again, if you don't have that band, you can use the dumbbells. Now coach is taking, she's gonna go her eyes. She's pushing out pressure on the band. Gang, if you don't have the band, I could take a very light dumbbell. This is just like light, we were a little bit doing with the swimmers, but I can hold 1 dumbbell and bring it out. If I have 2 lighter ones or my 2 soup cans, because coach is gonna go to 15 eyes. Nice. Good job, coach. But there was tension on that band, right? So when I go to that eyes, I can hold a dumbbell. Or you might just hold your fist, bring your fist together and do that overhead. That's gonna rock through your shoulders. You're gonna feel that through your shoulders, okay? Coach is going back to her pull. My dumbbell, folks, you would be from your feet, bent over, back flat, push your hips back, and I have 15 2-arm rows. I'm going 15 with both arms pulling through. Remember, coach does a great job. Chest is up, shoulders are back. We set anti-shrug on the back side. When coach is gonna go single arm, I want you to go single arm dumbbell row. I can do all 15 on one side, or I can alternate with my dumbbells. Right, left, but then you'd end up doing a total of 30. Still 15 each side. We're just using a little bit of resistance. The band actually keeps tension on the whole time. Sometimes when you're using a dumbbell or weights, when you get towards the bottom of your lift, there's nothing there. Band keeps good tension the whole time through. So band is just a good change up from using dumbbells sometimes. And we're going back to our eyes. Again, I can hold 1 dumbbell if you have 2 lighter soup cans. But you see, coach keeps her head in a neutral position. She's not lifting her arms and lifting through her back and her head just coming up. If you come up and you can see your hands, you're not in a very good bent over eye position. If I lift through my back and as I lift my arms up there in front of my face, you're not bent over and keeping your head in a neutral position. Good job, coach. We have 1 more round to go here. The band rows 15. Coach keeps her shoulders down and back. Again, gang, if your dumbbell don't have that band, use some type of resistance. Even if you don't have resistance, I can bend over and as I pull, I can use an isometric contraction. Squeeze those shoulder blades back together. That doesn't matter if you're doing band, dumbbells, or body. Squeeze those shoulders. Those shoulder blades should come back together. Hold a pencil in between your back, your scapula. It's more nice welcome. Doing that single arm row with my dumbbell or my band. A little bit of resistance. Pull that elbow back and through. 15 on that right side, 15 on the left side. There we go. Pulling through. Good. Nice work, coach. Nice job. There we go. Good job. We'll take a quick break. Then the last thing we're doing, gang, that eye squeeze. You're pushing the band out. You're pushing the band out. Keep tension on that band. My thumbs are up. So if I hold the weight long ways, that thumbs are still up on that. Nice work. Good job, coach. Nice job. Good work. Nice job. Good work, coach. From here, gang, we're doing 2 rounds of 15. I'm doing plank with toe taps to heel touches. I'll be on my back, going side to side. Right side, left side is 1. So I'm going to go to my plank toe taps. Remember, good core position. Try not to let yourself rotate. If you're rotating, my hips are rotating, I want to get my feet a little bit wider apart. But when I stack into my plank, gang, my shoulders should be right in line with my elbows. I don't want to push forward. My elbows should be way out in front of my shoulders. You feel a lot of strain through your shoulders. You might want to go up to a handstand position, like a push-up position. You could also change your angle here. You could plank from your couch. You could plank from your chair. By changing that angle, that position. Then coach is just going to go heel taps, side to side heel taps. Nice, good work, coach. Side to side. Then we have one more round. Those heel taps, I went 15 each side, 30 total. We got one more round. We'll be done for the day, gang. Great job today. Way to rock and roll. Way to get it done. We're back to my planks. Good positioning. Think it's not a warped piece of board. It's a straight board. Tapping 15 on each leg. I still should be able, we talk about brace and breathe. I should be able to brace and breathe. $15 each side. Pushing through those shoulders. Shoulders are stacked. Gang, if you'd have a hard time with the toe taps, one of the things you can do is you can just hold for 30 to 60 seconds. Just hold a regular plank if that was really, really hard to do. Coach is saying, woo! Today really is a woo day. Tap it inside right, inside left. 15 each way, last thing we're doing, gang. And we'll be done for the day. Happy hump day. Again, those that are joining us on Coach Rozy's site, make sure you get bumped over to Coach Rozy FB Bootcamp. That's what you type in, Coach Rozy, capital FB, capital Bootcamp. Coach Rozy FB Bootcamp. Join us on Friday. We'll be here ready to rock and roll. Make it a great day. Happy hump day. Enjoy the cool weather. Stay out of the wind. Thanks, gang.